Now let's start. Letter to the editor. These letters are written way of talking to a newspaper, magazine, or other regularly printed publications. Okay, so these letters are written way of talking to a newspaper. You are going to write to the letter to the editor, as the name suggests. You are going to write to the editor. And or magazine or other regularly printed publications. They can take a position for or against an issue, or simply inform or both. Sometime you are going to write this letter for about any topic. Maybe you are against of that topic, or maybe you like that topic. So you are going to write that. They can convince readers by sorry students, they can convince readers by using emotions or facts combined. Now readers are going to read out that. They will come to know about facts and some emotions also. They include the following elements in order given below. Now, following points will include in this. Grab the reader's attention. Whenever you are writing letter to editor, you have to grab the attention of the reader. If your topic is attractive, if your way of writing is attractive, if your heading is sketchy, definitely readers are attentive. They get an attraction towards that, and definitely you will grab the attention of the readers. Next point is explain what the letter is about at the start. What you are going to write in the letter, that you have to explain properly. Explain why the issue is important. Now, why you are writing a letter? What is the reason? Why it is important? You have to tell this also to your reader. Next is give evidence of any praise or criticism. You are publishing in a newspaper. You want to publish a letter in the newspaper, so you have to give some evidence also. That can be of praise or that can be of criticism, that this is not good, people are thinking about this, or this is very good work done by the government. You are going to write about this. Next point is state the writer's opinion about what should be done. Now, some suggestions you have to give. What is your opinion about that? That you have to give. So this is what? This is an introduction. Now next I have given you one or two, three samples that how you are going to write down. But the format itself I have given you. So let's have a look on it. See, first you are going to write sender's address. You all know what is sender's address. Now, senders, that means your address you are going to write. Then you are going to leave one line, and then you are going to write date. Write proper date, that is 8th July. For example, I have written 8th July 2020. You are not going to write 8/7/20. You are not going to write 8 July 20, okay, or 8 JUL 20. No, you have to write full date properly. Either you can write July 8th, that is also correct, but write full date. Again you are going to leave one line, and then you are going to write the address of receiver. Now who is the receiver here? the editor of the newspaper. So, the editor. Next line you are going to write the National Times, that is the name of the newspaper. If it is given in your newspaper, if it is given in the question, otherwise you have to write name of any English newspaper, the Hitwada, the Times of India, National Times, or any other, whatever you want. Address New Delhi, now here it is written. Then leave one line, you are going to write either respected sir or dear sir. Both is correct. Again you will leave one line, as it is a formal letter, you have to write subject. That is very important part of formal letter. Now our subject is necessity of women's education in India. One more questions many of the student is having, that whether salutations, that is dear sir, respected sir, is known as salutation, whether salutation will come before subject or after subject. So I'll tell you one thing, both are correct. Either you can write before salutation the subject, or either you can write after salutation, that is like I have shown you here, dear sir, and then you have subject. This is also correct, or either you can write subject and then dear sir. Both are correct. Now this is the common way of writing letter to the editor when you are going to start. The first line you can write as it is in every letter, or you can change it also if you want. Through the column of your esteemed newspaper, I would like to highlight the burning issue of women's education scenario today in India, leading to their status in the family, society, and the nation as a whole. It is unfortunate that women in India are not well educated, especially rural women have remained illiterate for ages. Despite literacy campaigns in the villages, the female children's education is neglected due to parents' lackadaisical attitude towards them. Now many of the students will say, ma'am, children's, it's wrong word. No, it's not wrong. Look at the word properly. It is apostrophe s. That is why it is right. It is children's education. That is why it is right. Okay. Now, after writing each and every paragraph, you are going to leave one line. See, everything we have started from the left side. Okay, don't make any mistake. Next paragraph. So what? It is also a matter of deep concern that a woman's complete dependence on her husband or sons of financial needs make her a slave in the family. Secondly, the reason for the poor status of women in the society is that sometimes the parents want to get rid of the burden of the daughter by getting her married underage. Next paragraph. In the view of the necessity of women's education and financial independence, the authorities concerned need to look into the matter seriously. Yours faithfully, name. Okay. So student, you are able to see that in the first paragraph we have explained what is our topic. In the second paragraph we went in detail, we have given. In third paragraph and fourth paragraph we have given the reasons, and next we have given suggestions also, that we have what we have to do and what we can do. We have to take it seriously. Okay, so this is your first example. Now the second example is Gandhinagar is a thickly populated locality inhabited mainly by the working class people. Unfortunately, there is no Amul milk booth in the locality. Write a letter in 100 to 120 words to the editor of a local daily drawing the attention of the authorities to the problem faced by the people, requesting them to open a milk booth. You are Sham Shobha for Gandhinagar, Mumbai. Now, first is what? Sender's address Shobha 4 Gandhinagar, Mumbai. You are able to see everything is written properly and left side. Then comes date after leaving one line 15th March 2018. No need to write this dated word, okay? The editor Hindustan News Mumbai. Now, what is our subject? Absence of Amul booth in Amul milk booth in Gandhinagar. Respected sir, madam. Now see, here after subject we have written salutation. You have to write, this is also correct. Earlier also I told you that after salutation also or before salutation, both are correct. I am Shobha, a resident of Gandhinagar. I am writing to you in order to raise the issue of absence of an Amul milk booth in my locality. Here we have explained the topic. Gandhinagar has a huge population which comprises a daily Vegas. Still the area does not have an Amul milk booth. The residents face many problems as they have to walk up to 10 kilometers every morning to get their daily stock of milk and milk products. This has also led to black marketing. The people of the area are getting harassed. Next para. As the situation is serious, I request you to highlight it through your newspaper so that As the situation is serious, I request you to highlight it through your newspaper so that the Amul authorities are sensitized towards it and do the needful. Because today we are listening the word sanitizer continuously. It's sensitized towards it and do the needful. Thanking you, yours sincerely, Shobha. One more thing, student. Here the spelling of huge is written wrong. So please correct it. Huge. Okay. One more.